Hello and welcome back. At this point in the game, what we need to do is install and configure FSLogix on our VMs. Now, to do that, we need to remote into those VMs. Once we're in, we need to download the FSLogix agent, unzip it, and then install it. It's not a big deal, but it has to be done. So let's bounce out home here. And if we go into virtual machines here, we can see we have pool 0 and pool 1. If we click on pool 1 here, we can see this machine only has a private IP. And that's because when we provisioned the environment, when we provisioned that pool, we told it not to use a public IP because it wasn't necessary. So we can't remote desktop to this pool machine because we don't have a public IP. However, we do have the management server that does have a public IP. And this essentially serves as a poor man's Bastion host, to be honest. The intent of this management server is to run the Active Directory tools to manage our AD, but we also have a public IP on it. So what we'll do is we'll connect to this server and then we'll remote into VM pool 0. Now, if we select pool 0 here, we can see it's 10.0.1.4. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and connect to our management server. And what we're going to do is log in as the AADDS admin because this has access to all the machines in the directory. And let me drag this over here. So now we're logged into the management server. And then from here, we'll launch Remote Desktop. And we'll log into 10.0.1.4, which is pool 0. And again, we're going to log in with the AADDS admin account. Now from here, we're going to open up a browser and we'll paste in the URL here we can use to download the FSLogix agent. And if we scroll down to the bottom of the window, we can see we'll save it and we'll open the folder and we'll extract it. And we're running 64-bit. And this FSLogix apps setup application is the correct setup application for the agent. So we'll go ahead and launch it. We can agree to the terms. And then we'll close setup. Now, to save some time on installing the agent on the other pooled machine, what we'll do is we'll go back to downloads here. We'll copy the zip file. And then what we'll do is we'll just go to the admin share on 10.0.1.5. And we can confirm that by going back out to VM pool 1. And we can see the 10.0.1.5 address. So now we're on the 10.0.1.5 machine. And then what we'll do is we'll paste it. Now let's go ahead and minimize 10.0.1.4. And then what we'll do, we'll open a session up to 10.0.1.5, which is the other pooled server. And again, we'll log in with the AADDS admin account. And now that we're logged into the 10.0.1.5 machine, we'll go ahead and open File Explorer, go into the C drive here, and we can see we have the FSLogix app. So we'll go ahead and extract it. And we'll install it. And we'll close. All right, so now that we have the FSLogix software installed on both of our pool VMs, we'll call it a wrap here, and I'll see you in the next lesson where we'll actually get into the configuration of FSLogix.